Tonight at Old Trafford, under the iconic floodlights and roaring atmosphere, a match that was expected to be routine for Manchester United turned into one of the most shocking Premier League storylines of the season. What unfolded between Manchester United and Everton on November 24, 2025, wasn't just a football match, it became a story of chaos, discipline, underdog resilience, and the shifting balance of power in English football. Viewers around the world watched with surprise as Everton, despite going down to 10 men early, produced a gritty, determined performance that stunned Manchester United with a 1-0 victory. This wasn't just a game, it was a lesson in mental strength, tactical discipline, and how fragile football giants can be when pressure mounts. Just 13 minutes into the game, everything changed. Everton's midfielder Idrissa Gueye shockingly slapped his own teammate Michael Keane during an on-field confrontation, leading the referee to immediately show a red card. This unexpected incident, reported live by the BBC and Al Jazeera, flipped the match on its head. United fans expected their team to take full advantage of the situation. After all, facing an opponent with 10 players for nearly an entire match should have been a golden opportunity. But instead of capitalizing, United appeared too relaxed, too casual, and perhaps even overconfident. Meanwhile, Everton responded to the chaos not by collapsing, but by uniting, reorganizing, and showing incredible defensive discipline. One moment of indiscipline could have ruined their night, but instead, it inspired them. Everton's reaction to adversity was the foundation of their stunning win. After the red card, the team tightened their defensive shape, forming a compact unit that Manchester United struggled to break through. Every tackle, block, and interception showed a team refusing to accept defeat. Their counterattacks were calculated, their transitions quick, and their set pieces dangerous. Even with one player less, Everton played with a psychological edge, fearless, focused, and driven by that early moment of chaos. The 1-0 goal they scored was not luck, it was the result of determination and tactical awareness. Against a giant like United, Everton showed that structure, mentality, and resilience can outweigh star power and possession. For Manchester United, this match raises serious concerns. A club with massive global prestige, a huge wage bill, and high expectations cannot afford to lose at home to a side playing with 10 men. The lack of intensity, urgency, and creativity became their downfall. Despite dominating possession, United failed to create clear danger. Players looked static, the transitions slow, and decision-making hesitant. A team like Manchester United is expected to punish numerical advantage immediately, but tonight, they looked uninspired. The fans watching at Old Trafford saw a team confused between styles, stuck between counter-attack and possession play, unable to decide how to break the compact Everton defense. This match exposed a worrying identity crisis. United often look like a team searching for direction rather than executing a clear plan. Zooming out, this game reflects something much bigger happening in the Premier League. English football has become more competitive than ever. The bottom teams no longer fear the giants, the middle-table teams are tactically smarter, physically stronger, and mentally tougher. Everton's victory tonight symbolizes how the league is evolving, margins are tighter, and results are harder to predict. Even big clubs with massive financial power cannot rely solely on reputation. Tactical discipline, mental strength, and resilience are becoming the new currency of success. Everton proved that with the right mentality, even a numerical disadvantage isn't enough to defeat a committed collective unit. From a global perspective, this match also shows how football has become intertwined with international attention and business impact. Manchester United is one of the biggest sporting brands in the world. A defeat like this doesn't just influence local fans, it affects global sentiment. Investors, sponsors, foreign supporters, and media across continents react to every win and loss. When a global brand suffers a disappointing performance, it ripples far beyond the stadium. And Everton, often overshadowed by larger clubs, gain huge global attention with wins like this, boosting their visibility, marketability, and international reputation. Football today is not just about performance, it's about narrative, global engagement, and how each match reshapes the perception of clubs on the world stage. This match also underscores how discipline, or the lack of it, can change everything. Gay's red card should have destroyed Everton's rhythm. Instead, it sharpened their focus. Meanwhile, Manchester United's inability to mentally reset after the red card shows how fragile confidence can be. Football mirrors real life. One lapse in discipline can shift momentum, power, and outcomes instantly. Everton survived their lapse and turned it into fuel. United never recovered mentally, despite having every advantage on paper. Moments like these define seasons, and sometimes reshape the culture of clubs. Looking ahead, the impact of this match will echo through upcoming fixtures. Everton will now feel revitalized. A win like this creates momentum, belief, and unity inside the dressing room. Their fans will rally behind the team, and the players will feel a renewed sense of purpose. But the bigger question is, can they maintain this level of discipline and structure consistently, or was this a one-night miracle? Time will tell. For Manchester United, the pressure intensifies. Every analyst, journalist, and supporter will question the tactical choices, the mentality, the recruitment, and even the leadership within the team. A top club cannot afford to drop points like this if they want to contend for titles or even remain in the top four. The coming weeks will reveal whether this defeat becomes a wake-up call or the beginning of a deeper crisis. The players must respond, the coaching staff must adapt, and the management must evaluate what went wrong, because the Premier League punishes teams that fail to evolve. In conclusion, what happened tonight at Old Trafford goes far beyond a simple 1-0 scoreline. It is a story of chaos turning into opportunity, of underdogs showing heart, and of giants revealing their weaknesses. Everton's resilience deserves praise. Manchester United's failure to capitalize demands scrutiny. And for global football fans, this match is a reminder that in today's game, anything can happen. Discipline, mentality, and teamwork can overturn even the most impossible situations. As the Premier League continues to evolve, nights like these will define narratives, shape legacies, and fuel debates worldwide. If you enjoyed this detailed analysis, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our global football and geopolitics coverage. Let us know in the comments below, is Manchester United headed into a deeper crisis, or will they bounce back stronger? And can Everton build a long-term resurgence from this dramatic victory? Your thoughts shape our next breakdown. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video where sport meets global impact.